Okay, what we have here is a Mercury Mark 25E. That means it's electric start. And I don't know how many of these were made, but they were made in 1956. And if you look right over there, there's a little key start. And the starter that sticks on that side. So this is a Mark 25E. Same as the other Marks, but it was only made in 1956. It has the throttle and the shifting lever the same as the other Mark, except it's just electric start. So we're going to go ahead and put it in the barrel here in a minute. If you want to run this thing on my boat, I have a little GW Invader that I'm going to put it on, but my knee is not quite straight after surgery, so we're going to wait a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and run it in the barrel here in just a second. So this is a 1956 Mark 25E. I just got through refurbishing it, and it runs like a dream. Alright, we got the little Mark 25E in the barrel, and just a few more things I want to walk you around the little motor. This here again is your key start, and this is your remote operating cable. Okay, so if you put this on a boat, we would go ahead and remove this, and we would bring in the cable. And this is your cable start from your remote switch and whatever. So here again, if you're running it on a boat with a steering wheel, you would go ahead and connect that up and tighten it up right there. So if you want to electric start it, you have to have this cable hooked up to a battery, and then you can electric start it from right there. Okay. If you don't, then you just turn the key to the on position and then pull it with the crank. Okay. So that was an option back then, but this is your electric starter right here. And the Mark 25 looks a little funny from the side because it sticks out, where the other Marks don't. But anyway, there's your starter. I've got the cover off to show you a little bit more inside here. This is your manually operated choke. Okay. When it's hooked up remotely, this would be your electronic or solenoid choke, which would be go up like that, which does the same thing. You see the carburetor chokes it the same way. Now in this Mark 25, the electric one, it is really packed in there. The fuel pump sits on the cowl now, and you have a ton of piping running back to the side of the motor for the pulse. So that's a little bit different than some of the others. And this one, of course, has a flywheel with the teeth on it, so you can start it electrically. And if you can look underneath there, there would go the little solenoid for starting it electrically. The rest of this little Mark 25E is about the same as all the other ones. It still has the option to crank it, and it has the twist grip for your power. Okay, so there you go. We're going to go ahead and put the cover back on it, and then we'll run. Alright, we got the side cowl back on, and before the badge goes on the front, this is actually your high needle for your high adjustment, okay, and this would be for your idle right here. Okay, so when you're running this thing, or before you run it, you have to go ahead and get this thing running pretty close, and then you don't have to change it too much, because after that the badge goes on, and the Mark 25 badge covers up all the adjustments. So once this Mercury is set, it does run pretty good if you keep your fuel mixture the same, and this thing doesn't have to be removed. Of course, if it does have to be, one screw right there, you remove it. The side cowl can stay on. You can make your 2 adjustments: high speed, low speed, right there. So that's the other part of this little Mercury. Alright, we got the Mark 25 ready to go. Got it hooked up to the battery there. Put the fuel on it, and that key there will make it start with the battery. Okay, now when you want to start it, you turn it over just like a car to turn the ignition on, then you twist it to start it. Okay, now it can be started either from the pull or the switch. If it's hooked up to electrical power or battery, you can use the switch. Either way, the switch has to be turned to the on position. If you leave it to the off position, even this won't start it. Okay, so you're on the start right there. We've got our little tiller handle in a starting position, and being a lazy person, we'll just try to start it like this. And we got it. Notice the little mark starts right up. Runs real good and smooth. And we turned it off. So that's how that works. Okay. So now, if we wanted to start it manually, let's say if the battery died, we'll go ahead and stop the video and I'll set it up and I'll show you how that works. Okay, what we're going to do here now is, if the battery dies, we're going to disconnect it. In this instance, you can leave it connected if you want to or not, but we're just going to go ahead and disconnect it because we're going on, the battery's dead. And you're back to a manual start motor. Make sure the key is on. Tiller's in start. Start it right up, just like you normally do. So either way, electric start or manual, Mark 25E. Very nice little outboard. Okay, that's a little Mark 25E. Hope to have it on my GW Invader pretty soon as the old knee gets well, and I think we'll have some fun with it. So when that happens, we'll shoot another video and put it up there, and let y'all see how this little Mark 25 electric runs. So there you go.